Welcome to NeuroEnglish Now, the podcast where learning English becomes not just doable but fun. I'm John.
And I'm Sarah. Hey, everyone.
All right, Sarah, today's going to be, really useful. We're talking about the words that give you the power to communicate confidently, whether you're just starting your English journey or working on polishing those advanced skills.
Exactly. We're diving into some of the most important words in English. These are the words you hear all the time and use in every conversation. They're like your go-to tools, and by the end of this episode, they'll feel like second nature to you.
And we're not just listing words, right? We're learning them, like really understanding them. We'll break it down, giving you the meaning, examples, practice tips, the whole deal. What's even better is that these are, brain-friendly techniques, making it easy for everything to stick.
Yep. And remember, we'll ask you to say the words out loud while you work with us. It's one of the best ways to help your brain absorb and remember new language. So don't be shy. You're learning actively here.
Seriously, when you actually say the words, you're not just learning, you're building confidence. And trust me, the more confident you feel, the easier speaking English becomes.
So, stick with us to the very end. You're going to leave here with not just words, but the tools to use them comfortably in real life. Start by exploring words that you probably already know but haven't fully unlocked yet. Here we go.
All right, ready to unlock these essential words? These are the ones that sneak into almost every conversation, and getting them right will feel like you've discovered a secret path to fluency.
Exactly. They're so versatile. Take the word get, for example. You can use it so many ways, like, can I get a coffee? Or even, I don't get it.
Right. It's like get is the Swiss Army knife of English. So just to test it out, imagine asking someone for help. You could say, can you get me some water? Super useful, right?
Totally. And then there's make. Think about how natural it feels in sentences like, let's make a plan, or even, don't make a mess.
Oh, I've got one. How about, I want to make dinner tonight? Which, honestly, sounds more ambitious than I usually feel.
Ha! I hear you. But see how these words make communication really simple? You don't need fancy vocabulary to express yourself clearly.
Totally. And another good one is take, like take your time. It's so common and comforting, or even practical, like take a left at the light.
Ooh, don't forget go. I mean, how many times a day do we say things like, let's go for a walk, or I'm gonna go to the store?
Yeah, and it's not just that, it's the rhythm it creates in your speech. Short, straightforward, and rhythmic, like can we go now? Feels so natural.
And then there's come. Super simple, but so powerful. Think, come here for a second. Or even, why don't you come with us? Boom, instant connection.
Okay, here's a challenge. Let's string a few of these words together. Let's make a plan to go out tonight. Can you come with me and help me get tickets?
Nice. You just used 4 in one sentence. That's some serious efficiency. And that's why these words are so important.
All right, your turn, listeners. Pick 3 of these words and try making your own sentences. Don't overthink it. Just go for it.
And remember, say them out loud. Speaking is where the magic happens. Use something like, I want to make a plan with friends, and just let it flow.
Exactly. Your brain's going to thank you later. Great job practicing those essentials. Now let's shift gears and explore some words that really help you communicate what's on your mind.
And not just communicate. It's about expressing yourself clearly. These are the words that, let people know exactly how you feel and what you need.
Yes, words like ask, tell, talk, and call. They're your tools for opening up conversations and making sure you're understood. For example, if I say, I need to talk to you, it's clear that it's important, right?
Absolutely. And notice how simple that sentence is. You're not trying to say everything. You're just getting to the point. Like, can I ask you something? Such a small phrase, but it works every time.
Right, and let's not forget tell. Saying, tell me about your day, invites someone into a conversation. Or even, can you tell me the answer? It's direct, but still polite.
Oh, and call is a good one too. Like, I'll call you later. Or, can you call me back? It's practical, but it's also a way of staying connected with people.
So here's a thought. Imagine combining some of these words. You could say, can I ask you to call me tomorrow? Or, I'll tell you more when we talk later.
Nice. And listeners, it's your turn now. Try making your own sentences with ask or call. Something simple like, can I ask you a question? Practice it out loud.
Yeah, seriously, don't just think about it. Say it. The more you practice these short phrases, the more natural they're going to feel when you actually need them.
Here's an idea. Imagine you're having a conversation with a friend or coworker. Picture yourself saying, "Let me ask you something," or "Can I call you later?" Create a story around it. It helps more than you think.
Exactly. It's not about being perfect, it's about trying. And when you try, you're sending a signal to your brain that this is important.
And before you know it, these words won't just be things you remember. They'll be things you use automatically.
So pick a word, any word, and try it out today. You've got this. So you've been practicing those simple essential phrases. Great start. Now let's take it up a notch by adding a little extra flair to your words. This is where adjectives come in. They make your conversations more vivid and engaging, like adding brushstrokes of color to a sketch.
Exactly. Adjectives make your ideas more vivid and memorable. Think about this. Instead of saying, "It was a movie," you could say, "It was a sad movie," or, even better, "It was an emotionally gripping story."
Ooh, see the difference? One grabs your attention more, right?
Right. And it's such a simple shift. Take happy, for example. You could describe your day as, "I feel happy," but you could go further and say, "I feel really happy because the sun is shining and I got a lot done." It paints a clearer picture.
Totally. And think about how adjectives work with opposites, like good and bad. If someone says, "How's the food?" and you just go, "Good," that's fine. But what if you said, "It's good, the flavors are balanced, and I really love the spices." Boom, now they want to try it too.
Or take bad. You might say, "Oh, the weather is bad," but instead, try, "The weather's bad, wet, cold, and really windy." Now, you're giving more detail, and it's easier for someone to imagine what you're experiencing.
And then words like easy and hard. These are super flexible, like "this test is easy" works, but you could say, "This test isn't just easy, it's a breeze. I finished in 10 minutes.
Or with hard, you could say, "Learning a new language is hard," or take it one step at a time and describe why. Like, "It's hard because there are so many words to remember, but it's also fun because I feel myself improving."
Okay, here's a little exercise for you listeners. Think about your day so far. Use 3 adjectives, any 3, and describe it out loud. I'll go first. My day's been good, productive, and honestly kind of relaxing.
Love it. And I'll add mine. It's been bright, energizing, and busy, but in a good way. Your turn. Take a moment and try this out. Say it out loud. Don't worry who's listening.
Remember, there's no wrong way to practice. Just the fact that you're trying means you're improving.
And once you're comfortable describing something simple, try expanding on it. Like, what made your day good? Or why did it feel hard? Adding those details makes your English sound more natural.
You know, it's all about confidence. These little steps build up over time, and before you know it, describing your thoughts or feelings becomes second nature.
And remember, keep practicing. Small but consistent efforts are the way to go.
Yes. So there you have it, 50 essential words and how to use them. You're on your way to making your English sharper, cleaner, and let's be honest, more fun.
And that's it for today's episode. Keep practicing and trust that every effort you make is bringing you closer to fluency.
We'll catch you next time on NeuroEnglish Now. Until then, go out there, use what you've learned, and most of all, enjoy the process.
Bye for now.